Alright, there he goes. There's my audience for 3 people. This is the second speech. The second joke. Alright, so I'm looking for a new place to live. And I'm looking at this little cul-de-sac. I love cul-de-sacs. They're great. Except for the whole circle drivey thing that everyone gets confused about. And there's 3 houses. 3 houses on this little cul-de-sac. Brand new place. Middle place looks great. I'm like, man, great house. Just what I'm looking for. Pick that house up. And living there for a while, get all moved in. Everything's golden. And then about a week later, week and a half or so, I see a moving truck outside. I'm like, oh, cool, neighbors. Love neighbors. Hopefully it's not some old lady. And then I look over and it's like, man, there's just this one girl. Oh my god, she is hot. Woo! She's like a 9 out of 10. Like, oh my lord, she's just great looking girl. Beautiful. And so I walk over and like, I'm a pretty bad looking dude. I'm like a 6. I'm not anything to talk about. But I go over and I'm just trying to be the nice guy, you know. I'm like, hey, can I help you move some boxes in or anything? And she freaks out. She yells at me, get away from me, I don't need your help, I don't need nothing, I can do this all by myself. And I'm like, wow, I got a crazy neighbor, god dang it. Started off strong with something good to look at, but not, alright, dang it. Alright, but another week goes by, and nothing too major is happening, but her dog, it's this little chihuahua, and it poops in my yard every day. Every single day. This little thing comes over and it poops in my yard. And one day I have had enough. The dog starts walking over to my yard and I scoop it up with one hand, I walk over there and pound on the door, and she opens it. I'm like, this is your dog, keep it out away from my yard anywhere, just not in my yard. It keeps pooping and I don't like it, and I don't like dogs, and it just needs to go away. And she's like, oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'll get a fence or a leash or something. I'll fix it. Okay. And I'm so sorry I yelled at you a week ago. I was having a bad day. I just broke up with my boyfriend, and it was the stress of moving and everything, and I was just having a horrible day. Can I make it up to you anyway? Can we go out to like a movie or something? I'm sorry. And I'm thinking in the back of my head like, she's not crazy, and she's asking me out on a date. I'm like, oh, this is great. And so I'm like, we'll go, how about I pay for dinner and we can go to a movie and we'll make a whole big thing out of it, alright? She's like, yeah, that sounds great, And I'm so sorry about the dog and everything, we'll just start fresh on this date, alright? And so we go and we have a pretty good time. Everything's okay, you know, we're not two like perfect best friends, but we have enough to talk in common to talk, keep a conversation going, everything's good. And we start talking a lot more over the next couple of weeks. Everything gets really good, and we start dating. Everything's going great. I'm like, I got this really hot girlfriend. I'm like, oh, new life is going good. And then everything is going good, and another moving truck pulls up. And it's another girl, and she's moving into the house on the other side of the street, next to me too. And I look out, and she's like a 7. She's pretty meh. But she's still a pretty good-looking girl, and you know, it's nothing to write home to mom about, but she looks nice, and I'm still a nice guy. Even though I have this really hot girlfriend over here, I'm just gonna go over and help her, you know? I'm gonna help her move in and be that nice guy. And so I go offer to move her in and everything, and she's like, yeah, sure, take this box, put it inside, go, go, go! I'm like, oh, okay, what the hell? But I take the box inside, and I'm a little curious. Like, this is a huge box. Like, this thing weighs like 60 pounds. Like, what in the world could possibly in this box? And so, I'm a curious person, so of course I pop open the box and I look inside, and it's like, favorite books, favorite movies, an iPod loaded with all my favorite songs, like everything in this one box that I like and this girl likes. Like, this is crazy. And so, I ask her, is this your boyfriend's box, or this all your stuff? No, yeah, that's my stuff, that's all my normal things, you know. And I'm like, wow, okay. So I start talking to this girl, and we have everything in common. Like, we are crazy perfectly. She's like my best friend, sister, perfect thing, you know. But I still got this girlfriend over here who's like smoking hot, and she sees me talking to this girl all the time, and she gets jealous. And she's like, I don't want you talking to her no more, you know? And so I'm like, you are like perfect. You are smoking hot, and you're worried about her. Seriously? You know, one of those kind of things. And she's like, yeah, I suppose, but okay. So a week goes by, and everything seems to be going normal, but then my girlfriend comes in like freaking out at me, and she's like, I just went over and talked to that other girl down the street, and she said she was gonna kill me. I was like, what? That doesn't sound like her. Like, I've been talking to her a lot. She seems like a pretty normal person. But she was like, can you go talk to her? She said she was gonna, like, cut out my throat and, like, murder me. I was freaking out. What? Where are you are crazy. So I go over and talk to her, and she's like, yeah, I said that. Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, what? You serious? I was like, seemed like a normal thing to her. I'm like, in the world? But I didn't think anything of it. Like, that's a pretty weird thing. Maybe I'm hallucinating. Maybe this is just weird. I don't know. Maybe she's from, like, Texas, where that's a normal thing. I don't know. But, like, then a week later, I'm trying to ignore this whole thing, because that's weird. A week goes by, and they both disappear. They're both just gone. I'm calling both of their parents, and no one's answering. I called the police, like, 2 days ago, and they can't find them. They don't know where either of these girls are. They're just gone. And then one day, I turn on the TV, and it's a news report, and it's this, like, grocery store area from, like, the next town over, and the 7 girl, she's walking out with, like, blood just gushing out of her mouth and just running down her whole front of her shirt, and she's getting carried out by 2 policemen, and they're just holding her back, and she's staring up at the camera, and I turn on the volume, and it says this girl ate my girlfriend. She physically ate her, bit by bit, just devoured her, and it's just crazy. And then it shows, like, a close-up of this girl with the blood gushing out of her mouth, and she's just staring at the camera, yelling, "You're next! You're next!" And the point of this story is that 6 is afraid of 7 because 7 ate 9, and so I'm just terrified of the number 7.